Good morning and Happy New Year. Welcome to part 2 of the comparison video between the Ace Pro 2, Osmo Action 5 and the GoPro Hero 13. In part 1, we had a look at the image quality comparison between all three cameras. Now, there were some concerns raised in the comments, which I'll address right now. One being the blown out section when I was doing the vlogging test. I accidentally left the GoPro in manual mode. This was just straight after the ND filter test. The background was blown out. I did address it, but it probably wasn't enough. I didn't mean to make GoPro look bad at all. We had already done the image quality test. This was purely just for the vlogging test, and that's why I left it. Also, I didn't know that GoPro had their own magnetic base. It's an extra purchase, but yeah, they should include it. That's just what I'm gonna say. So I'm sorry if I misled you or if it seemed like I was trying to make GoPro look bad. I'm absolutely not. And although these episodes are sponsored by Insta360, they have not had any say in the videos whatsoever, and they have not even reviewed these videos at all. I'm just gonna share with you some of the extra features that the Ace Pro 2 has over the other two cameras, and that's it, baby. Everything else is just coming straight out of the camera to your eyeballs, to your ear holes, which brings us to part 2 of this video. We're gonna be taking a look at connectivity to the action cameras. We're talking Cardo, we're talking DJI Mic 2, and we're talking just standard old vlogging styles, plus a few extra things like battery life and GPS. Now, I don't actually currently own the DJI Mic 2, so we gotta go and buy one.
All right, so now before we get going, because I'm going on a bit of a ride, I'm gonna use my second Ace Pro 2 here as a dash cam. So I'm gonna put it in dash cam mode, boom. And then in here, you can go into the settings and you can choose how much space you want to loop over again. So here I've just made it 83 gigs. It's gonna give me about 3.5 hours. I've just got it at 2.7K, 30 frames a second, but you can choose whatever you want. And sweet, we basically got a little dash cam here. And now the difference between this and just normal video mode is that when you power it up, you stick it into a power supply. When you turn the ignition on, that's just gonna turn on and start rolling and just looping over that section all the time. And the rest of the space you've got to use for your normal riding and everything. So I'm not worried that I'm gonna have no internal memory, which is pretty mad. Let's get the hell out of here. Got it. All right. Hopefully it doesn't need charging or anything. I'm going to just try to see how I go straight off the bat. Now to ride about an hour or so back towards home.
.5mm jack, old school microphone in the helmet. We're going to plug them into each camera and see how they sound comparatively. Now, there are different setups for each camera, which is pretty annoying. Ace Pro 2 needs the microphone adapter, which is sold separately. The Osmo Action 5, a few years ago, I was trying to work out a way to connect the 3.5mm jack up to the Osmo Action. I think it was the 3. The only way I could make it work was by buying one of these little adapters, the BY-K4 USB-C to 3.5mm female jack. And then I found that the volume was way too loud. It was blown out beyond comprehension. So I found a little volume control and hooked it up all in series. And so you control the volume with a little knob, and yeah, then it worked. It worked okay. So we're gonna just do the same with this. I know it works, so we'll just try that. And with the GoPro 13, I've got the media mod on, and we're just gonna plug it in the back of that little 3.5mm jack input there, and we'll see how they all sound.
So this is the Ace Pro 2 with the mic adapter with the 3.5mm jack inside and the mics inside my helmet. This is how it sounds. This is my standard sort of setup. I sort of like this because there's no batteries, there's nothing else you have to worry about. You just plug it in, hit record, and you're done. You're good to go. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know where the sweet spot is on this. Hopefully I'm not blasting your ears off. And then that's max volume there. I'm sure that's really, really loud. But I'm gonna just turn that back down. Yeah, that's like halfway, I guess. This is the GoPro with the 3.5mm jack into the media mod, and this is the media mod off or from the Hero 10. So I guess that's a good thing. You can still use the old media mods for the newer cameras.
All Alrighty, the DJI Mic 2. Thank goodness there's a bit of charge in there. I'm gonna do it with the Osmo Action first because it's made for it, I guess. So it just shows the prompts in the back. Obviously, it's gonna connect to the Osmo Action. It's the same brand. We're gonna try it with the Insta360. It's flashing blue on the DJI Mic 2, and now it's just found the DJI Mic. Connecting to that. Boom, done. Let's see how that sounds straight out of the box, eh? Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone doing? Hey, hey, hey. This is the DJI Mic 2 test. There's also some gain adjustment as well in the audio settings on the Ace Pro 2. So you can go in there and increase or decrease the external mic gain or the Bluetooth mic gain. So that's for that whole blending thing, which I just found out still works with the DJI Mic 2, just like the Cardo. You can blend the atmosphere vibes with the internal microphone that's going to be in your helmet. Next is the GoPro 13. Connect. Yes, connecting. That's connected as well. Yo, yo, yo. This is the DJI Mic 2 test. Bluetooth connectivity. Pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This is the next tier for motovlogging and action camera microphone connectivity, man. Wireless, that's pretty mad. Let's take these all on the road and see how they sound. This is the Osmo Action 5 connected to the DJI Mic 2. This is how it sounds. I've got 32-bit float enabled. 32-bit float gives you a broader range of volume to minimize clipping. Really clever. And I've got the DJI Mic 2 just stuck in my helmet, just up in here. Nice and tight, it's very close to my mouth. DJI Mic 2, wireless connectivity to the Osmo 2. The DJI Mic 2 with the GoPro Hero 13. Whoa, that audio is horrible. Reason being is that the transmission between the DJI Mic 2 and these two cameras aren't as strong as it is with the DJI Osmo Action 5. They're the same brand. So of course it's gonna work much better with the Osmo Action 5. You can also run two mics, you can change all the settings, you can do everything with the Osmo Action 5, it's gonna work so fine. With these two, so it turns out without the receiver being on the cameras, you're very, very limited to what you can do with just the microphone. In fact, you can't really do too much. You can't change the volume unless your camera allows it. The Ace Pro does. I went down to minus 18 decibels and it still clips. With GoPro, you're enabled to change the volume. I also tried connecting the lav mic inside my helmet into the mic itself and it still clipped. I've got my lav mic in my helmet connected to the DJI Mic 2 here. I've left it out so you can just see exactly what I've done. So much better than the other medium mode to be able to connect the lav mic to the GoPro. It just sounds horrible. The only way that I can see to get the most out of the DJI Mic 2 with two mics in all of its glory, all the settings available to you, is by plugging in the receiver into the Ace Pro like that, straight into the USB-C port. Now for the GoPro, it doesn't actually fit in its little home. It'll just fall out eventually, and it's sideways as well. It looks ugly. So the only other way you could get that to work is by connecting it up to the media mod. Then you've got that USB-C port there, and then sticking it in the back just like that. Now it's pretty clunky still. So you can also take that USB-C port out, stick in your 3.5mm jack into the out section of the receiver, use the cold shoe mount, mount it up to the media mod, and then plug it in to the back using 3.5mm jack, just like that. Let's see if this works. This is looking pretty elaborate, but it's the only way it's going to work with the GoPro. Now for the Ace Pro 2. And this is how it sounds with the Ace Pro 2. Now I've got both the receiver and the transmitters set to minus 12 decibels, with the Ace Pro 2 at minus 18 decibels. I'm trying to keep everything as low as possible, and then if you need to, you can always boost it in post. But if you're doing this and you already own the DJI Mic 1, then just do this with the DJI Mic 1. You don't need the DJI Mic 2. So for motovlogging, the Osmo Action 5 and the DJI Mic 2 are the only ones that work well together when you want to use this thing wirelessly. Otherwise, you have to use the receiver on either the GoPro 13 or the Ace Pro 2. So right here, I've got the Ace Pro 2 connected to the DJI Mic 2. And for presentations and everything, yeah, it works fine. I can just talk like this. Hey, hey, hey. I can put the camera super far away, still talk to it. It's going to work well. But when it's inside your helmet, it's here. It's right up my mouth, and it's going to be distorting and sounding horrible. Cardo connectivity. So I've never done it with the Action 5 or the GoPro yet. I've done it with the Ace Pro 2 and it works really well. So all you need to do is turn your Cardo on and put it into Bluetooth discovery mode. Hold the bottom button just for like 5 seconds and it goes into Bluetooth mode. I think the blue light just flashes for a little bit. Then on your Ace Pro, you just swipe down on the screen, scroll across till you see the little headphone icons, and then your Cardo will appear there. And that's it, hit that, and then you can go for your ride. So I haven't found any information on whether or not you can connect the Osmo Action 5 up to the Cardo. I just tried doing it then using the same procedure as you would the DJI Mic 2, and nothing's coming up. There's no Cardo, and yeah, so unless you know a workaround, please let us know in the comments below so we can all have a little froth with the Cardo and the Osmo Action 5. But as far as I know, it can't be connected. All right, it's in pairing mode. Oh, it came up for the GoPro. Apparently it's connected. So let's go and hear how that sounds. Now this is the GoPro connected to the Cardo. I'm unsure if this is working or not. There's no volume bar. Suck, this person's absolutely hoofing it. I don't know if this is going to work. There was no volume bar, but it said it's connected. So you can hear that after every word that I say, the audio just cuts out. Just like that. So what Insta360 have done, they've allowed you in the app to blend the outside microphone on the Ace Pro 2 with the inside microphone of the Cardo. So you can slide the slider one way and that'll just have my voice, or slide the slider the complete other way and that'll just activate the front mic. So you'll just hear the outside noise. It's really clever. So I was just about to leave, I was about to get ready to go. My damn Cardo died. What's really cool about the Ace Pro is that you can use these as a battery pack. Plug in one end to your Cardo, USB-C, and then one into your Ace Pro, and you turn your Ace Pro on, and then it's called reverse charging, and that's charging the Cardo now. It's pretty cool. And when you use it for the first time, you can dial a wheel, and it prompts you with how much charge you want to give the Cardo or your other device, so that you still reserve some battery for your Ace Pro before you trip home. How cool is that? That's awesome. I'm just gonna let that do its thing for a little bit, so then I can pump some tunes on the way home and have a relaxing time. GPS. The cool thing about the GoPro is that it has GPS built in, so you don't need any other devices or anything. Turn GPS on, start recording, and it starts logging your GPS tracking stuff. With the Ace Pro, before you used to have to use GPS action remote control like this, but now they've got it all built into the app. So just open up your Insta360 app, go to settings, and then hit up the top there now, GPS activity, hit play. The count's down, and boom, that's starting to log my GPS data. With the Osmo Action 5, you need to use their GPS controller, remote control thing, and then that logs all the GPS data. To enable stats for the Ace Pro 2, press the edit button, then stats. From here you can choose what stats you'd like displayed, and also choose from a whole bunch of different styles. For Osmo Action 5, open up the app and scroll over to the dashboard icon, then choose which stat you'd like displayed. Only the one style for the Osmo Action 5. For GoPro, you can only enable stats on the GoPro Quick desktop app. Click on the edit button and then stickers. Once you enable each sticker, it kind of just piles them all on top of each other, and you're restricted to only having them positioned in each corner, which you can do by clicking on the corresponding sticker. So you can really only have a maximum of 4 before they start to overlay on top of each other. The battery test. So I've set each camera to 4K 30 frames a second. I'm gonna let these roll out until they go flat, and then we'll see the file size length, and then that'll determine the battery life. And by the way, that is on. Just a weird, oh, is it? Oh, there it is. What a weird thing, huh? Must be the ND filter. Yes. And the results are in. The Osmo Action 5 lasted for 2 hours and 45 minutes. The GoPro Hero 13 lasted for 1 hour 37 minutes and overheated once. And the Ace Pro 2 lasted for 1 hour and 56 minutes. Now the Ace Pro 2 also has an endurance mode, which disables a few features and forces you to shoot at 4K 30, and that lasted for another 20 or so minutes. So 2 hours and 19 minutes on endurance mode. Well, we got there in the end. Holy moly, what an absolute mission that was. If I helped you make your decision and you end up choosing the Ace Pro 2, please use my affiliate link in the description below where I save a small kickback and no extra cost to you. The latest action cameras, they're all beasts in their own department. So good luck. I hope you make the right decision, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night.